The day before Thanksgiving, the Hoppers awoke one late November morning, and the snow was falling outside. And they jumped out of their beds and ran to the window. "Come downstairs, Hoppers," called Mama Hoppers. "There's a letter here for you." The Hopper dashed downstairs. "Let me read it," said Jar Speedy Leg. "Let me read it," shouted Floppy Ears. "I want to read it," howled Fluffy Tail. A letter," said Snoopy Nose, and he jumped up and down. "I will read it," said Mother Hoppers. She read the letter aloud. "Dear Hopper, I invite you all to come to my house in the woods to spend Thanksgiving Day. Your loving Grandpa Grizzly." Thanksgiving is at Grandpa Grizzly's. "Hooray!" shouted Snoopy Nose. "Now it's time to bundle up to go to school," says Mother Hopper. "It is cold outside and the snowing hard. Outside, the wind blew and the snow fell. The four Hoppers put on their warm coats, mittens, hats, and scarves. "This is the biggest snowstorm I ever seen," said Speedy Legs. "The snow already come halfway up to the windows," says Floppy Ears. "Let's get our sled out," says Fluffy Tail. "We can sled to school." The Hoppers got out their sleds and took turns pulling each other on it. They sledded all the way to the school. The snow was very deep and the wind was very cold. Once they was in school, the snow came down harder and harder. By noon, the students could not see across the road. "Oh dear," said the teacher. "I think we will have to have a snow day. After lunch, you must all go home." After lunch, the Hoppers ran out of the school to find their sled, but the snow had become so deep that they couldn't find it. "Our sled is buried," said Fluffy Tail. Cried Fluffy Tail. We have to walk home," said Speedy Leg. The four Hoppers walked bravely through the snowstorm. At first, they played in the snow, and they threw snowballs and made snow angels. Snoopy Nose tried to catch the falling snowflake with his tongue, but the snow was so deep that they soon became very tired. Floppy Ears fell into the snowdrift, and the other Hoppers had to pull her out. Then Snoopy Nose slipped and fell and hurt his chin. He cried a little bit, so Speedy Legs carried him. All the time, it grew colder and colder. "We've lost," cried Fluffy Tail. "I think it's beginning to get dark," moaned Floppy Ear. "And the snow just keep coming down," said Speedy Leg. "We missed Thanksgiving at Grandpa Grizzly's house." "Where?" Snoopy Nose. It was very cold, and the hoppers all stood in a circle and trying to keep warm. The wind blew and the snow fell all around. Suddenly, they heard a large rumbling noise, and they saw a bright light coming towards them. "What's that?" cried Fluffy Tail. "It's a train," says Floppy Ears. "It's a truck," just Speedy Legs. "We'll be run over," cried Snuffy Nose. The light and the rumble stopped right in front of the hoppers. Bless my fur," cried a voice, called a voice from behind the light. Here are four hoppers out in a blizzard. Is Grandpa really in his big snowball, says Snuffy Nose. "We're safe." All four hoppers leaped inside Grandpa's plow. They sat up and high while the plows pushed a path through the snowstorm. It carried them all the way back home. Go and get Mother and Papa Hopper's Speedy Legs, says Grandpa Grizzly, and tell them to pack their overnight bag. You all can stay at my house tonight. We will sit by the fires and have hot cocoa. And tomorrow we have a big Thanksgiving feast. "Hooray!" shouted Snuffy Nose. Speedy Legs dashed into the house and brought out Mother and Papa Hoppers as fast as she could. All the hoppers rode and Grandpa Grizzly's snowplow through his big house. Inside, Grandpa Grizzly had a warm fire and hot cocoa. There were 6 bedrooms, all with feather beds. The next day, they all had a wonderful Thanksgiving feast.